got that good song.
Slow. Basement cold, mama heating with the stove. Rats in the wall, but we sleep like it's gold. Daddy gone, he chose crack over home. Only thing passed down was a 38 chrome. Breadline mornings, fighting for a bite. I learned how to stab before I learned how to write. No future, just corners and fights. Only role models wore ankle tights. Police.
They act to the rise. This is that they saw.
Flipped O's, turned pain into plans. Made a name out of grams in a box full of fans. Now it's Louis on the tags, demons in the van. Been swerving like I'm ducking my sins again. Told the judge I'm a product, not the threat. He ain't blinked, just wrote my fate on a check. But I slipped through, turned trap to a vault. Now I teach you how to cook with no apron or salt.
They act to the rise. This is that they saw.
Boardrooms, I walk with scars under suits. Negotiating millions, still carrying roots. They see a king, I see ghosts in my seat. They see gold, I see blood on my feet. Chains heavy, but the crown sit light. Built it all off a war, I ain't won outright. I own blocks now, no longer just serve them, but still count every exit like the feds observe them.
My mama don't smile much, just stares. She know that money got weight and prayers. My son wear Gucci, but ask me why. His uncle ain't here and my voice run dry. They cheer for the man I had to become, but nobody loved me when I had the gun. Now success tastes like ashes and chrome. I'm rich, but I never feel home. Gold don't clean your sins. Money don't silence the screams. I made it out, but not whole, not clean, not free.
Bury me, but I ain't dirt. I'm the roots and I rise through hurt. I came from the gutter with blood in my teeth. Chain on my neck, but the soul underneath. Never had help, so I learned how to hunt. Turn my pain into lead and I carry the blunt. No handout, just war cries. No allies, just cold skies. Now they panic when I breathe, cause I wear my scars on my sleeve. Rage in my chest, I was built for the fight. Power and pain, I was born in the night. Tear down the throne, I don't need no crown. Came from the ruin, now I shut it down. Rise from ruin, blade in hand. Strike like fire, never ran. No more silence, break that chain. I rise from ruin, I bring the flame. Full of war, kicked indoors, they said not to explore. Taught by wounds, trained by scars. Now I breathe like loaded ARs. Talk that talk, I walk through death. Out the mud with a war god breath. I'm not a product, I'm a plague. I burn maps, then I carve my way. This world
sells you. So I took the price. And became priceless.
Rage in my chest, I was built for the fight. Power and pain, I was born in the night. Tear down the throne, I don't need no crown. Came from the ruin, now I shut it down. Rise from ruin, blade in hand. Strike like fire, never ran. No more silence, break that chain. I rise from ruin, I bring the flame.
You can't cage a storm. It just waits to rise. Yeah. This ain't a game no more. We rise from the ashes. Locked and loaded.
I came from the gutter where the demons dwell. Bulletproof heart, I was raised in hell. Concrete jungle, no mercy zone. I bleed through the night just to carve my throne. Chains on my soul, but I broke that curse. Now I speak in flames and I spit that verse. Power ain't giving, it's ripped from hands. I took what they stole, now I run these lands.
It's a war zone, step with caution. I was born in fire, now I move with toxins. Can't cage me, I'm the storm unbound. Fight for the crown, I ain't backing down.
Rise through violence, speaking thunder. Enemies fall when I roll like hunger. Pain made me king, now I hold that crown. You try to bury me, I tore the ground.
Step back, I aim for heads. Talk that talk, now they sleeping in beds. No white flags, no peace, no pact. Only the wolves know how to attack. Tattoo scars, I wear my pain. Every wound's a stripe in this cold domain. Loyal to few with a broken steel. If the world won't change, then we make it nil. Screams in the dark, I dance with rage. No more chains, I broke that cage. This is vengeance, this is might. You want the crown, come take this fight.
It's a war zone, fire in my veins. Built from struggle, baptized in flames. Can't silence me, I own this sound. Power, survival, I wear the crown. Stand or fall, this path is mine. I bled too long just to toe that line. Born to rebel, I burn, I bite. Long live the ones who chose to fight. Built-in fire!
No sleep, no peace, I was raised in the smoke. Pills on the plate and the gun stay close. Cold nights, hot steel, that's my zone. Made from the gutter, now I stand alone. that cash, move in silence. Trust no soul, just pure violence. Just pure violence. There's no retreat. Blood on my hands, gold on my teeth. Trap on fire, heart on freeze. I don't beg, I take what I need. Now I walk on flames, turn my scars into 100 names. This ain't luck, it's war I breathe. Survive the night, or don't believe. Grind or die, run that game. Drugs, money, power, pain. Trust the trap, not the lie. Win or burn, grind or die. No fear, no rules, just hunger and smoke. Welcome to the zone. Started with nothing but powder and pain. Now my name echo like shots in the rain. Born in the trap, made of fire and chrome. No heart, no sleep, this my war zone. Eyes wide open, the block don't blink. Money and blood and the pills don't think. Loyal to the grind, no God, no priest. If I die tonight, I still die beast. Loaded clip, click, clack. Whole squad, moving black. One life, no slack. Run it up, no looking back. Sky full of drones, streets full of ghosts. Only kings ride when the heat gets close. No mercy zone, we don't play fair. Drugs in the dark, gold in the air. Bags full of sin, pockets stay loud. Made from the mud, now I move with the crowd. No mercy zone, no truth, just crime. Money or peace, power of a time. Cold in the soul, ice in the veins. Trap got rules, but we don't explain. On deck and the silence speaks. We don't do deals, we just play for keeps. Hate in the mirror, pain in my voice. You live like this, you ain't got no choice. Came from the corner where hope gets sold. Turn my rage into bars, my fear into gold. Can't trust none, not the cops, not kin. Only real ones ride when the walls cave in. Fast life, hard line, break or bleed. Pray to the trap when it's time to feed. Shots ring out, it's more than a game. This is survival, etched in flame. No mercy zone, rise from the dirt. Money, success, built on the hurt. Blood in my mouth, steel in my hand. I don't just live, I take in command. No mercy zone, silence the weak. Speak with the bass, let the 808 speak. Warfare drums, kings dethroned. Welcome to the fire, the no mercy zone. Zone of wolves, zone of pain. Zone of gods, with no shame.
No love, no rules, only power, only survival. I came from the gutter with a nice stone end, with a price of peace as a fake best friend. Drugs in the trunk, dreams in the bag, dodging blue lights, chasing that cash. Mama said, boy, you better pray, but God don't hear when the guns go spray. One wrong move, get chalked in the street, so I move like a ghost, quiet on my feet. I sold my fear for a kilo's worth, built my name from the pain and dirt. Now I ride in gold, but the blood still stains. Success ain't sweet, it screams your name. Snakes in the den, can't trust love, can't count friends. All I know is stacks and scars, nightmares riding foreign cars. Everything fake till the clip unloads, heart iced out but the barrel's cold. We don't beg, we take what's ours, build an empire out of powder and nows. I seen angels turn to dealers, I seen killers pray to mirrors. But me, I never flinch, I flip that pain into a cinch. No mercy, when the lights go black, trapped to the grave. Strong survive, every loss I took just kept me alive. No mercy, I run with the flame, money, blood, and a deadly name. No mercy, this life ain't free, you eat or die in the land of the streets. No mercy, no peace, just me.
Lights out, city bleeds. No rules, just needs. We rise from the dirt. Now watch us feed. Cold nights, dark bricks, fast cash, full clips. Got dreams laced with powder, midnight hits. Smoke in the lungs, devil in the air. Gold on my neck, but I'm haunted by the stare. Gunshots echo through the block like drums. We hustle in shadows where the real ones come. Tears dry up, but the blood still stains. We kings in hell, yeah, we thrive in pain. Stack that money, break that law. Shoot or starve, kill or crawl. No sleep, no fear, no love, no lie. This the life we grind till we die. Coated, pain loaded, chrome teeth, eyes corroded. Success got a price and I paid in scars. Now I count these stacks under blood red stars. Rats in the alley, snakes in the throne. Fake love's deadly when you stand alone. But I made it out, yeah, I own my fate. Turned dirt to diamonds, rage to a state. Grew from the gutter, now the whip too clean. Woke from the trauma, still I see that scene. Mama said pray, but the Glock said shoot. So I danced with the devil in these concrete boots. Stack that money, break that law. Kill or crawl, win it all. No sleep, no fear, no love, no lie. This the life we grind till we die. Survive, thrive,
the dust, thrown in the dust.
Smoke rise, sky crack. No kings left, just shadows back. I walk with wolves, dressed in rust. Speak with steel, thrown in the dust. I came from the bottom where gods don't speak. Now I run with ghosts through the dead-end streets. Concrete throne, yeah, I carved it deep. With blood on my hands and no time for sleep. Mask on my face, I don't flinch at death. Every breath a war, every war a step. No chains on me, I burn the crest. Born outlaw, crowned in unrest.
Thrown in the dust, thrown in the dust, thrown in the dust, in the dust, thrown in the dust, in the dust, thrown in the dust. I rise, I rule. Thrown in the dust, thrown in the dust, thrown in the dust, in the dust, thrown in the dust, in the dust,
Thrown in the dust. 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 Every step I take, ground splits beneath. I don't pray to gods, I sharpen teeth. World tried to break me, I broke it first. Now I live by the law of the cursed and hurt. Every enemy, marked and known. Every lie, burned from the throne I own. This is war, not rap, this is death in tone. Trap drums, hit like a battlefield zone. Ashes fall, kings don't kneel. Blood runs cold, but the blade is real. Right in my chest, storm in my lungs. One by one, they all get done. Thrown in the dust. 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 Thrown in the dust, I speak through fire. King of the curse, born from the pyre. Stone and steel, I trust no crown. I wear my truth when the world burns down. No gods, no peace, no fake light, just us. We reign in shadows, rise from dust. No legend told, just blood and rust. Long live the king. In the dust we trust.
No angel here, just scars and scales. Came from a place where heaven never sells. I was 13 with a burner, 15 with a plan. By 16 I was moving keys out of minivans. School books traded for a Pyrex pot. I learned math from the block, not a classroom shot. Heart cold like the ice in the Ziploc. Talk slick, get your soul in a headlock. Praying to a God I ain't never met, with a tech on my lap and a full cigarette. My city don't sleep, it overdoses. Bodies drop like rose petals under locusts. I ain't write no dream in a journal. I wrote coke, weight, stash spots, escape routes eternal. No halo, oh in hell, only shells and cells. If you know, you know. If you fell, you fell. No rules, no help. Either shoot or yell, either run or sell, either rise or dwell. Mama told me lead a block, but the block raised me. Labels wanna sign a soul, but can they save me? Every dollar got blood on the edges. Every friend turned ghost over leverage. Trust, nah, I keep it in a weapon. One in the head, second guessing is a lesson. Penthouse view, but the pain stay low. Whipping that coupe like I'm dodging my soul. Pill in the Sprite, blunt in the breeze. Chains on my neck, but my mind ain't free. Enemies close, I invite them to dine. I don't do peace, I do power and crime. Rich now, but I still hear the sirens. Still ducking fate, still moving in silence. No halo, ill in hell,
wiser dwells. They wanted heaven in a world like this. We built our kingdom on bricks and clips. No halo, just hustle. No halo in hell. If you know, you know. They'll sell. Your real rose. Yeah.
Streets got rules, and none of them holy. No saints, only survivors. Yeah. Rolling with the ghost late night, heavy smoke, every corner got a price, every soul got broke. Crack in the alley, blood on the curb, success ain't clean when the dreams are disturbed. Fast life, cash tight, trigger got no chill, dirty money in the bag, made a deal for the thrill. From the gutter to the gold, I don't pray, I kill, only God I know, got a face too real. No angels, just scars, no wishes, just war. Money talks but pain roars. Now tell me what you bleeding for. Toes deep, never blink, never sleep. Friends turn to snakes for $1 in the street. Heart full of flame, soul on ice. I done seen heaven through a scope at night. Addicts for the fame, killers for the bread. Tales from the trap that the TV left unread. They crowned the kings who never had a throne. Made it out alive, but I'm still alone.
I ran through the fire with ashes on me. Pray with the blade when the night got lonely. Gold don't shine when it's dipped in pain, but I'll do it all again just to ride this way.
Just get to me.
Money dirty, but I'm higher. Trap God, never retire. I'm the storm, you the ride.
No saints in the city, only fire, only blood, only the strong. This that cold blood pressure, raw from the gutter. Ain't no peace in the streets, just demons and hunger. Welcome to the war zone, where the nights never sleep. Coke on the table, got my blade in the seat. Money on my mind and my life on repeat. I ain't dying broke, I'ma die on my feet. Boom, shots in the A, feds on sweep. Tryna take me out, but I'm way too deep. Smoke in my lungs, got blood on the beat. This the price of the game when you play in the heat. I came up with the vultures, rain in my hoodie, running from the pigs through the mud, also bloody. Dope in my sock, dreams in my duffy, hustle in the veins, no love, just money. Talking rubber bands, not romance. I ain't kissing no hand, just the devil's dance. Chrome in my pants, so long chance. Said I wouldn't make it, now I run the plans. Power, respect, never came free. Pain in my eyes, that's the G code key. Ain't no peace signs in the belly of the beast. Just zip-locks, Glocks, and loyalty in pieces. Broke boy turned ghost with the grams. Now I'm lit like a torch in the hands of the damned. Bullet holes talk louder than the scams. And the plug I connects like the Vatican's plan. Count every scar like a medal of war. Every enemy close gets left on the floor. God don't answer when you're knocking with force, so I speak with the heat, it's a spiritual cause. War zone, where the nights never sleep. Coke on the table, got my blade in the seat. Money on my mind and my life on repeat. I ain't dying broke, I'ma die on my feet. Shots in the alley, feds on sweet. Tryna take me out, but I'm way too deep. Smoke in my lungs, got blood on the beat. This the price of the game when you play in the heat. Yeah, it's survive or perish.
Born with the sirens, never sleep. Where the weak learn fast, so they dig too deep. Had no voice, so I learned to move through blood-soaked streets. No time to prove. Steel in my chest, no heart left soft. Breathing ash while the bodies drop. Every corner a kill zone, pressure tight. Had to fight death just to see one night. Like a lie, internal whispers. They broke the law. No, I bend the world, I'm not a victim. I'm the blade they curve. They broke the law. No, I bend the world, I'm not a victim. I'm the blade they curve. Strike back. Now I walk like thunder, crack in my step, got ghosts on my back and a blade in my breath. Told me sit, I flip the throne, cut through kings just to get my own. I don't talk, I set the tone. I don't beg, I break the bone. I don't run, I shape the field. They hold swords, I hold the shield. They drew first blood, I drew the line. Now their fall gon' echo in time. This is no fight, this is design. Magic time, knock stand up at 9. Now I don't flinch, I orchestrate. I'm the storm behind heaven's gate. I took the throne, they swore I burned. Now the world watches tables turn. Power ain't given, it's carved in pain. Every scar's a link they chain. You want peace, then kneel in fear, cause a godless wolf is standing here. You first blood, I drew the line. Now their fall gon' echo in time. This is no fight, this is design. No more fear, just fly ahead. No more praise, just taking lead. No more rules, just rock 'em, man. Me and Wade, we make the stand.
Nights, fast life, only the real survive. In the city where the sirens sing, Glock loaded, I don't fear a thing. Powder dream, yeah we fly on wings. Money talks, so the silence ring. Running back like wolves at night. Blood on the bills, but account feel right. Got a death wish, better pray tight. Round here, wrong step, end your life. Fast cash, fast cars, no brakes. Pour the pain in a cup, no chase. Masked up when we move like snakes. Every scar on my soul got stake. We gods in the street, trap beat, no sleep. Flames in my lungs, heart cold so deep. Money, drugs, power, that's the holy three. I'm a legend in the dark, let the devil see me eat. Bang, bang. Grew from the pain, now I reign with the heat. For the revival of the savage, victory ain't cheap. Paint the curve with a price on trust. Life ain't fair, but it's still I trust. Feds watch close, but we ghost in dust. Whole team move like we born from rust. Hood taught me never blink, never beg. Now my wrist got ice, but I bled for the leg. From a trap to a throne, it's a razor's edge. Now we feast on the beast, no regrets, no pledge. They don't see the nights I cry.
the gold that hides my pride. Demons dance where angels died, but I'm still here, still alive. Street-born kings, no fear, no leash. We built empires off a scale and a piece. One, now we shine where the shadows feast. From the gutter to the throne, we the last to breathe. Bang, bang. Rain made me, pain raised me. God of the trap, nobody can save me. Yeah, surviving this hell. We ain't got no grace, only rage. Yeah. Let's get it. I came from the bottom, no luck, just scale. Cooking at work in a room with a smell. Syringe on the counter, got Glock in the drawer. Demons outside, but I seen even more. Bricks in the trunk like a casket ride. Money talk loud, got the devil inside. Shooters on deck, they don't speak, just slide. Either you eat or you bleed on the side. Whole city burn, I'm the king in the flames. Blood on the chain, but I smile in the pain. Cash in my grip, paranoia in the veins. Play with my name, you won't breathe out again. Living that dope life, trapped to survive. Bullets sing lullabies every night. Street made soldier, born to defy. I ain't going down, I was made to rise. Connect, I don't text us and smoke. Turn your safe house to a murder quote. Chrome on my lap like I preach with a scope. No peace in my sleep, only things in the dope. Flashbacks, violent brothers in cells. Sipping that pain, now my heaven is hell. From nothing to numbers that triple the scale. Now every new whip smell like cartel. Trap beat bang like a war in the block. Cameras all glitch when I step on a lot. Dead or in chains, that's the fate that we got. But I'm stacking my throne while they rock. Whole city burn, I'm the king in the flames. Blood on the chain, but I smile in the pain. Cash in my grip, paranoia in my veins. Play with my name, you won't breathe out again. Living that dope life, trapped to survive. Bullets sing lullabies every night. Street made soldier, born to defy. I ain't going down, I was made to rise.
Whipping dreams in the dark. Where I'm from, the streets don't sleep, and neither do we. Born where the sirens sing lullabies. No heroes here, just dealers in disguise. Powder on the scale, hope in a bag. One slip up, you zipped in a black flag. Steel in my jeans, mind on attack. Trust no soul, they'll stab your back. Cash in my grip, ghost in my lane. This ain't a game, it's hunger and pain. No faith, no church, no savior. Just fast life, dark nights, bad behavior. If I fall, bury me in designer. Soul on fire, heart grown minor. We hustle, we bleed, we rise, we grind. Trap lines buzzing like a landmine. Inconsistence ain't clean as blood stained bright. You live or you die, on the block outside. All streets don't sleep. Push that weight. soul, but I made it from zero to gold. Fast lane living no rear view. I made it out, now I'm bulletproof. This life chose me. I didn't ask for it, but I own it now. And I'll die before I fall. We hustle, we bleed, we rise, we grind. Trap lines buzzing like a landmine. Oh, success ain't clean as blood-stained pride. You live or you die on the block outside. The streets don't sleep. Push their weight, chase their dream. The streets don't sleep. Pursue the star. There's no in between. No sleep. No peace. Just a trap and a beast.
Built to bleed, but never break. Made in pain, I caught my fate. Fight to breathe, fight to eat. What they fear is what I speak. Built to bleed, but never break. Made in pain, I caught my fate. Fight to breathe, fight to eat. What they fear is what I speak.
Born in the wreckage, ash in my lungs, talk like war, walk with a gun. Every bruise taught me the math, survive a snap, there ain't no path. Raising shadows, cold like steel, learn real quick how fake feels real. No peace signs, just black tape, no rescue, I broke that gate. Told me wait, I ran through lines, never had love, just warning signs. Eyes like death, soul like smoke, cut too deep, metal blade don't choke. I've been down bad, but I stood tall, spit on the king, broke through the wall. They gave chains, I gave fire, now they run scared from my empire. Rules to a born outlaw. I spit that truth with a wild jaw. Fight for power, start for pride. Either you ride or you get fried. Now that my soul is begging reply, that power top pot don't come to nowhere. Whoa. I don't beg, don't burn. I don't beg, I learn. You want peace, then earn. 'Cause I came back just to watch it turn.
Power's not stolen. It's taken with blood and purpose. I bled to rise and now I reign. Built to bleed, but never break. Made in pain, I call my fate. Fight to breathe, fight to eat. What they fear is what I speak. Built to bleed, but never break. Made in pain, I call my fate. Fight to breathe, fight to eat. What they fear is what I speak.
Came from the gutter with a pack and a plan. Now my wrists on froze and my name in demand. Used to flip grams just to get by. Now I touch the sky while the real ones die. Smoke in my lungs, pain in my chest. God don't answer when you live like this. Bullets in the dark, snakes in the light. It's kill or be killed every day, every night. We ain't built the same, I was made from scars. Pray to the streets, now I live with stars. Tears in my eyes, but my mind stay cold. Life ain't free, it's blood and gold. Blood on my hands, cash in my grip. Ran from
seen brothers turn ghosts for a piece of change. Love turned fake when the money came. 100 on the dash, demons in my lane. Smile on my face, but I'm numb from pain. Gun tucked low, trust run dry. Only fam I know is the ones who ride. Trophies from trauma, stripes from the war. I made it out once, now I'm taking more. You want the glory, you better earn it. In the trap, nothing's given, everything's taken. Blood on my hands, cash in my grip. Ran from the feds, never gonna slip. Success caused pain, but I paid that toll. This life we live is blood and gold. Blood and gold, blood and gold. How we made it out, man, no one knows. Blood and gold, blood and gold. We survived the night, we never We came from the bottom, yeah. Now we shining like kings, but never forget. It's all built on blood. Gold.
I ain't here to talk. I came to break no peace, only war I make.
I came out the gutter, I came out the blood. Carry that weight like a grip full of slugs. Hands been dirty, mind been black. Heart iced out, never looking back. Talk that power, I was born in the pit. Every spot where got fire in it. Raised by the war, slept in the cold. I don't bend, I breaking whole. Bullet in my brain, truth in my chest. I live in the dark where the strong don't rest. No crown fits what I became. I kill kings just to call my name. No mercy, I bring the blade. No safety, I love the rage. No silence, I scream through flame. No masters, I own my name. This world want chains, I bring that break. Born for war, now watch me take. Wait. I don't talk, I strike, bite like wolves. In the night, stealing my breath, fight in my gut. Whole damn world get cut, taught by the pain, fed by the loss. Learn real quick how to walk like a boss. Crushed in dirt, rose in the rage. Now I write my fate on the cage. They pray that fall, I pray for war. Kicked indoors, let blood on the floor. No peace signs, just red skies. This is what survival sounds like. No mercy, I bring the blade. No safety, I love the rage. No silence, scream through flame. No masters, I own my name. This world want chains, I bring that break. Born for war, now watch me take.
Power ain't given, it's taken, and I take everything.
Yeah. From nothing to something, we built this empire brick by brick. Streets raised me, now I count bands with blood on my fist. Yeah. I came from the gutter where the nights don't sleep. Pistol in the hoodie, got the devil on the seat. Flipping that work when my soul went cold. Every dollar got a story that'll never be told. Syringe in the alley, chalk on the floor. I seen brothers turn ghosts over powder they pour. Fast life, fast death, that's the only deal. When you broke in the hood, even hope get killed. Yeah. Money in my vision, blood on my path. I survived the war, now I'm counting stacks. Drugs in the trunk, demons in the rear. But I made it out, I got diamonds in my tears. From the slums to the throne, it was do or die. Only trust my Glock and the fire in my eyes. Now we run the block, every lane, every street. Success tastes better when you bleed for the seed. Whipping in the kitchen, ain't no Michelin star. But I turned baking soda to a luxury car. Bullets fly like sermons in the heat of the night. But I kept my aim true, I was built for the fight. Chains on my neck, but they heavy with sins. Homies in the box, now I'm stacking, they win. Talk slick, get hit, this ain't no dream. This is street philosophy, trap God's theme. You either a pawn, or you break the board. We ain't playing checkers out here, every move's blood, every breath's war. Money in my vision, blood on my path. I survived the war, now I'm counting stacks. Drugs in the trunk, demons in the rear. But I made it out, I got diamonds in my tears. From the slums to the throne, it was do or die. Only trust my Glock and the fire in my eyes. Now we run the block, every lane, every street. Success tastes better when you bleed for the seed.
I'm running with the wolves, no leash on me. City full of smoke, got the beast in me. Money on my mind, I don't blink, no sleep. Dreams in the mud, but I dig real deep. Night shift hustle, grind till dawn. Heart made of fire, brain like a bomb. Enemies lurk, but I move too calm. They talk big game, I just drop that song.
cold steel and dirty bills. You run it, or you die. Yeah, came from the block, no peace, no light. Feds in the rear view, grip that pipe. Snow on the table, smoke in the lungs. Money on my mind, fearing none. Raised by the war, I ain't built for peace. Got scars on my soul, blood on my fleece. Trapped, don't sleep in the streets, don't lie. You live by the code, a kiss life goodbye. Dope in the bag, check. Mask on my face, check. Enemies talk, dead. Run it up, no sweat. Pressure in my chest, but I move like a ghost. Cash so loud, can't hear no toast. Run it or die, no in between. Built from the chaos, I reign supreme. Bags full of bricks, eyes on the prize. Loyal to the grind, to the day I die. Bang! Chains on my neck, blood in my teeth. Came from the trap where the silence speaks. Hustle for power, kill for the check. You freeze in the game, you get left next. 10 toes deep, I don't flinch in war. Flip that pain, now I own the store. Gold on my wrist, sins in my past. Never had luck, just a full gas mask. Every scar's a lesson, every night a test. Now I sip champagne where they lay to rest. Used to starve, now we feast with beasts. Whole team's trapped, we don't call police. Pain made me cold, yeah. Streets made me bold, yeah. Now I turn grams into gold, yeah. Everything I touch gets a soul, yeah. Run with the wolves, can't fake this path. Built my name from the blood and the wrath. Run it or die, live fast, no grace. I built my throne in a lawless place. Drugs in the dark, glory in flames. Tattooed fate, I don't need no name. War my mind, death in my rear. Still I rise, make the vision clear. Survive the streets, you better be wise. Cause only the ruthless run it or die. They pray I fall, but I'm still rising. Blood in the soil, cash in the sky. Run it or die.